Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval here on the PSX channel today. Normally we would go to the sleeping village, right? And you'd be like, oh, okay, but the sleeping level is a very difficult level, so we're going to go to a level called the Pumpkin Gorge instead. Because mostly due to the fact that our next enemy is pumpkins, and there is no joy, and there is so much joy in the killing of pumpkins. But we have a new weapon in the form of the broadsword, which you can magically enhance. It is a very strong, it's a stronger sword, and it is more useful in destroying, well, enemies, to be honest. Go down here, you pick up the moon, and the reason why I don't like this level? Pumpkins. Freakish pumpkin of monstrosities. They exist in this part. Being at the club here. Also, you found yourself a freaking, find yourself a garden. Now, you can enhance it for 100 gold. When it's very powerful. When it does, it becomes this really powerful little device that can pretty much kill anything in its path. Essentially, you'll be dealing with rolling pumpkins in this level, all the way through. Keep going, because you're going to be doing a lot of things. Boulders in the way, which means the hammer needs to be struck. Get the sword back. Going up against pumpkins, even with they do take a few good hits. They do this. Mostly due to the fact that if you don't, you're pretty much going to lose another one of those potions. So yeah, you can do that. Keep going. So it's still going. I mean, these pumpkins do explode. Now we've arrived at the pumpkin, what I like to call the pumpkin village. Well, mostly due to the fact that if we got the moon rod from earlier, which we do, we can now head off towards another. So before we do, might I point out that you need to go all the way around here and also pick up the Chaos Room. Unfortunately, don't go around this way because it takes us down to the bottom of that because we won't be able to get out. No, we can't go further, sir, Dan. Go around the other way. Thank you. So just run around counterclockwise like here, and you'll be able to pick up more bang for your buck, really, or bang for your pounds, considering this is a British game. Well, it is a British game because there's freaking so much humor in this one. Unbelievable. Right, get out now. Can we get out, please, Sir Dan? Come on. We got so much stuff to do in this episode. You would not believe the amount of stuff that we have to do for this complete episode. Right, we're down here. Let's get back outside. The sword's back to normal. Hit our main enemies, the pumpkin freaks, what I'd call them, the servants of the Pumpkin King. Go through anyway, keep slashing. Keep slashing. Don't stand still, because they're going to kill you. That's the way out. We have the pumpkin, which is a good sign. Watch out for these guys. They're going to be deadly, so keep collecting the treasure chest in this part and get outside. Once we've done that, though, we can head towards here and press and use the Chaos Rune. And now we can go to we can get towards a hub sort of scenario. Keep using the sword, and you notice that we're nearly halfway done with the chalice for this level. Yeah, there's still a few bit of enemies here and there to contend with for this bit. So, where do we go now, you may ask? Yes, so, well, as soon as I'm done with charging up my health, we'll get on with it, shall we? I believe we will. So, that's dried up, and we have a max health again. Keep going this way. Like so. Yeah. With this point in the game, you probably may notice I'm doing Spyro the Dragon. But I got these two games. Well, recording for frickin' Crash Bandicoot is actually done. So I can actually focus on Spyro the Dragon, which is another game. I'm at a little bit of a secret. I'm actually working on a fourth title that no one's ever... everyone forgets that this game is played, yet, of course, everyone has bloody forgotten about it. The only time it's been referenced again was, of course, PlayStation Superstars, or PlayStation All-Stars Fight to the Death, or whatever. Right, we go through here, we have everything stupid curious, we're over some liquid, that's the problem. Liquid, as you know, probably does kill us. Collect the money here. Go this way again. Go that way. And that. Might I add as well that I'm doing a lot of PlayStation games, but I want to do games I've never played, or which I did play. Kill all the pumpkins here, as I mentioned before, and you pick up the earth. Now, we can move on. These guys again keep slashing them until they basically just, fall off. A couple more of the pumpkin bosses, moving our counter to 59, so essentially we're nearly 3/5 of the level into the filling of the chalice. Okay, so Earth Throne here, going up this hill, slashing all the pumpkins away. As I mentioned before, I'm probably going to be doing more PlayStation Classics. If you want me to do Resident Evil, one of my all-time favorites, well, possibly, yeah. I'm also doing some, thinking about doing more Silent Hill. Mostly due to the fact that I've already played the game to death, and I'm currently doing it for Cubex right now. So in theory, I have 2 points. One, I own that Let's Play, so technically I can work on that. Everyone, and now we get to take another chest. We have a silver shield, which is a big upgrade. What we got as regular shield goes. So back with the sword. Now we have the silver shield. A much better sword. We can now effectively, now we have that crest, we can go back to where we were before and claim another item. Beating these guys down. They're a lot effectively easier than they thought. Yeah, I'm probably going to cover more PlayStation games in the near future. I know for a fact that when I said before, recording for Crash Bandicoot is done. I'm actually getting this game done is next in terms of recording. So I'm probably going to do more attention to detail. I'm probably going to be able to probably beat these games later. The problem is with Medieval, there's only two games for it. Actually, technically there's 3, but the third one is more of a spirit. It's sort of a remake of this game. So not a good choice for game wise. So I'm probably going to stick with this one, the sequel. Yeah. If you're wondering, I will be covering I'll be covering the next Crash game when the game finally completes. So, yay! I have confirmation. I've pretty much confirmed the sequel that pretty much will be doing Crash. What was it? Time Warped? I'm not quite sure. No, Time Warp's the third one. Oh, Cortex's Revenge, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's Cortex's Revenge. Look at that, because I know for a fact they say it's a definitive Crash game. There's the chalice, might I add. There we go. We can't go back yet, so later on in the game. Can't go back to got everything sorted, so that's the shame of this one. Keep going with the destroying of everything inside. More pumpkins here, up to there. Keep going, because we're going to be here for long. And there's the energy file that we saw earlier. Yeah, we can't really do much until we pick up the chalice, so we're going to have to go back to where we were. So yeah, just want to share plans. Crash Bandicoot will probably be completed soon. Crash Bandicoot will probably be a big focus after the summer Megamon, get that done. Medieval as well, so we're probably going to do doubles for at least every week. This does not mean I'm neglecting down the one. Oh no. I've got this month 2 new reviews will be coming out. And they'll be coming for pretty much a version of a drink that has now been reorganized in a new recipe. And speaking of which, I'll be touching that new recipe soon too, if I can get my hands on it. Yeah, the next episodes are going to be 2 Sunny D products. Not the Sunny D products in America, the Sunny D products of Britain. Because the old recipe didn't last, and they got re-released recently. I didn't even know the freaking Sunny D is now owned by Schweppes, of all places. Or Orange, or the people that own Orange Genus. So in other words, the Japs own it. Interesting choice they got there. Well, in fairness, because there's 2 new products coming out. Yeah, I don't want to talk about more of these damn Waterhole stuff, so you can tune episodes. But back to Medieval, and Sir Dan is running around doing stuff. Yes, he is. Doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, I know. I should be focusing. Anyway, now we're on this new part. We're using the, pretty much the star rune here. Now we got a new rune here. But unfortunately, we have a brand new enemy. These fuckers. Oh, jeez. This thing hard. Right. It's impossible, right? Now we gotta click. Okay, first of all, make things a little bit easier. Let's get. Oh, I'm gonna use it for again. Yes, shit. Okay. Let's get rid of all the enemies that are here. And essentially what we'll do is keep going. Right. Fuck it. Let the hammer fall. Yeah, the hammer is actually more very interesting choices because it is a deadly version of that. It also helps to bring these down a little further, killing that there comes 4. Keep smashing until the thing drops low enough that you can jump up and grab it. Which I believe I'm doing it now. This is the time room. Now that the now that we got the time room, let's just smash this pedestal thing all the way down to King Up. And so, pound. Yeah, that's it. It's officially gone. So, what we do here? Well, we approach this point, over. Now we can go left, or we can go right. We're gonna go right. Because the left's different. Makes it easier. Destroy the pumpkins, and we count to a frickin' finale, frickin' battle royale with the frickin' pumpkin soldiers. Yeah, I would call them pumpkin soldiers. But why not? You can't kill these guys. You can't kill all these. And we got more pumpkins to deal with, so that's 96. Well, you can't really do anything about these guys, so yeah, moving straight on before they pretty much consume us. And we have an entire legion of pumpkins. The good news is the chalice can now be collected, which we are going to take advantage. Right after our trip round. This is actually where the exit level is. We need the chalice. Yeah, I like to swing my sword. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. Either way, it's kind of cool. Money here, about 50. Use energy vial there. Very useful. We're gonna keep going, because now that we have the... Well, the good news is now that we have got the ability to with 25%, let's go back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, I know. These sort of levels are kind of tedious and you have to do some backtracking. Oh, if you want me to, if you want to know if I'm going to be covering any Resident Evils at some point, you bet your ass I'm covering the first 3 Resident Evils. They're still scary games. The first one is interesting because it puts the Resident Evil is actually a spiritual successor to a game on the Famicom called Sweet Home. In fact, that game is the inspiration behind Resident Evil. Or rather, the mansion is a Sweet Home inspired bit. So I do have a lot of stuff to bring in, as well as the very bad voice acting. That's the reason why the game became famous in the first place. So down here, pick up the chalice. The Hall of Heroes awaits. Brilliant. Now we can get the fuck out of this level. Yay! We're out of here. La 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 la. I am slashing things. I am slashing things! I am slashing things! Huzzah! Yeah, now I can actually let's get back to the end of the level where we were previously, but more let's get the fuck out of here now. We are done with this level. We've cleared everything from Pumpkin Gorge. We got the exit opened up. Let's go back to that bit we were with the toadstool. We can actually get out of here. Oh, and if you're wondering what's coming up after this bit, well, let's just say there's a lot of things we can get here. The reason why we went here is the reason why we're going in this direction instead of going back, instead of heading towards the village, is because A, the village is hard, B, the village is fucking hard. You'll see what I mean when we get to the village. Or the sleeping village. Sorry, I was distracted by a picture. E. Anyway, on this lift, up we get, and we talk to the gargoyle. The green splooge that indicate that we're on our way out.
All bow down before the master of the vegetable patch, the prize-winning plant who can summon an army of cabbage with a wave of his noble tendril. He's delicious, he's nutritious, he's Zarok's secret recipe. He's the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, the Pumpkin King is one of Zarok's servants. The reason he has something that we need, or desperately need. Anyway, we're back in the Hall of Heroes again. Yes, indeed, we are. Let's move forward. Interrupted by a quick cutscene.
Gaining allies
in the Hall of Heroes is the way forward.
Hack,
indeed it is, and the good news is, hack choppity chop off with a few zombies' heads, and it thinks it can redeem itself. You still got a long way to go, sunshine.
To rank as the best.
Yeah, that's the thing. We can still go do it, redeem ourselves in this place. But the good news is we're doing pretty well. We've been hackety everywhere, so let's talk back to Woden the Mighty again.
By God, Fortescue, you must be the luckiest.
Of course I'm the luckiest corpse alive. I'm Sir Daniel Fortescue. I'm the biggest dipshit in the land.
But remember, I'm only doing this
Wait,
for the
I
sake
just
of
called myself an
Galamir's
idiot, didn't
doomed
I?
population,
Bollocks.
and not for you, you
Take it or leave it, but he's
buffoon.
Woden's doing it for Galamir's doomed population, not for you gingly buffoon. I'll take it, but of course, really, you gave us money. We could have just gathered it ourselves, you stupid fool. Superhero-y, somewhat of a douchebag movement. Right. Let's leave the Hall of Heroes for now. And of course, the good news is we can move on to our next destination. What is our next destination, you may ask yourselves? Well, it's the start of a boss battle. Because now, the next battle is the Pumpkin King.